Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Man, have I been there. Welcome back to more Mr. Eminem, Mr. Marshall, Mr. Shady, Mr. All right, so rock bottom, man. Who's been there? Been there many times. Rock bottom. Sometimes you got to get there to be able to go up, and we'll see how rock bottom it is for him. I know, I can imagine everything he's been through. Got some stuff coming here. I think that the song's 25 years old, I think. So I think he was in his mid-20s. So I think that one of the versions of this that I'm trying to find said it was released in 1997, I think. So if that's right, about 25 years ago. So yeah, so I think he's probably recovered from rock bottom. I think we can all clearly say, health-wise, mentally-wise, financially, all of that. He's gotten away from that, but sometimes our hearts can always be stuck in rock bottom, no matter what our external circumstances may be like. So let's see if this is a combination of all that. So Eminem, rock bottom.
Hey yo, this song is dedicated to all the happy people. All the happy people.
Oh, I can tell where this is going.
Have real nice lives. And have no idea what it's like to be broke as fuck. I feel like I'm walking a tightrope without a circus net. Popping Percocet, I'm a nervous wreck. I deserve respect, but I work a sweat for this worthless check. I'm about to burst this tech and somebody to reverse this debt. Minimum wage got my adrenaline caged, full of venom and rage, especially when I'm engaged and my daughter's down to her last diaper. It's got my ass hyper. I pray that God answers. Maybe I'll ask nicer. Watching ballers while they flossing and they pathfinders. These overnight stars becoming autograph signers. We all long to blow up and leave the past behind us, along with the small fries and average half piners.
Yeah, wow. Perspective, right? I mean, look at where he was at mentally at this point, where he's looking to just try and cash a check. You know, minimum wage ain't cutting. It's down to his last diaper. He's struggling. Man, have I been at that point where you just got to eat top ramen and you just got to kind of struggle through. I think we all kind of know what that's. I'm assuming most of us know what that's like. Get out on your own, trying to make it on your own, the whole thing, you're a kid or whatever. And you're just trying to, like him, he's trying to break into the big scene. Can't quite make it happen quite yet at this point. But he's still got the fortitude and the determination and all that to make it happen.
Pass behind us, along with the small fries and average half piners. But player haters turn their bitch like they have vaginas. Cause we see them dollar signs and let the cash blind us. Money your brainwash, it will leave your ass mindless. When snakes slither in the grass spineless. That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to care. That's rock bottom. You want something bad enough to stare. That's rock bottom. When you feel like you bad enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to tear. That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to care. That's rock bottom. When you want something bad enough to stare. That's rock bottom. You feel like you bad enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to tear. My life is full of empty promises and broken dreams. I'm hoping things look up, but there ain't no job openings.
Wow, man. I know many of you are in this place right now. That hopeless feeling, not knowing where to turn, not knowing how to make ends meet. You're there. You've been there. You are there, and you see no way out. If we look at him, Eminem, and see his drive, his determination, his fortitude, his clear competition and competitive spirit, and that drive, you need to find something that is going to inspire you to really just dig in and just, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to conquer this mountain. Yeah. Wow.
I feel discouraged, hungry and malnourished, living in this house with no furnace, unfurnished. And I'm sick of working dead-end jobs with lame pay, and I'm tired of being hired and fired the same day. But fuck it, if you know the rules to the game, play. Cause when we die, we know we all going the same way. It's cool to be the player, but it sucks to be the fan. When all you need is bucks to be the man, plus a luxury sedan. I'm comfortable and roomy in a six, but they threw me in the mix with all these gloomy lunatics who walk around depressed and smoke a pound of cess a day. And yesterday went by so quick it seems like it was just today. My daughter wants to throw the ball, but I'm too stressed to play. Live half my life and throw the rest away.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You know, wow. Is my gain way up? I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of like way out there, aren't I? How's that? Is that any better? Is that better? Better? Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So, yeah, it's still a little hot. How's that? Okay. All right. Sorry. I digress after this technical difficulty. Okay. So, yeah, man, it's like you don't even have the energy to play with your kids. And some of that energy is lack of inspiration and lack of that drive and creativity and desire and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, I can totally relate with this. I don't know if you guys can relate with this, but this is very relatable.
That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to That's rock bottom. You want something bad enough to That's rock bottom. You feel like you bad enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to say. That's rock bottom. This
What? Yeah, that is rock bottom.
That's rock bottom. You want something bad enough to That's rock bottom.
Listen to that little guitar playing on top of the beat. Subtle, but necessarily unnecessarily necessary. Meaning it just you catch it and it adds that little extra twist that really is not necessary, but the slight little twist of creativity on top of it's kind of subtly nice.
That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to That's rock bottom. You want something bad enough to That's rock bottom. You feel like you bad enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to tear. There's people that love me and people that hate me, but it's the evil that made me this backstabbing, deceitful and shady. I want the money, the women, the fortune and fame. That means I end up burning in hell, scorching in flame. That means I'm stealing your checkbook and forging your name. This lifetime list for eternal torture and pain. Cause right now, I feel like I just hit the rock bottom. I got problems, now everybody on my block's got them. I'm screaming like them two cops when Tupac shot them. Holding two blocks, hope your doors got new locks on them. My daughter's feet ain't got no shoes or socks on them. And the rings you're wearing look like they got a few rocks on them. And while you flaunt them, I could be taking them to shops to pawn them. I got a couple of rings and a brand new watch, you want them? Cause I ain't never went gold off one song. I'm running up on someone's lawn with guns drawn. That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to That's rock bottom. You want something
Desperation, man. Desperation.
You feel like you bad enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to That's rock bottom. This life makes you mad enough to That's rock bottom. You want something bad enough to That's rock bottom. You feel like you bad enough to hear, cause you mad enough to scream, but you sad enough to That's rock bottom.
Wow. Story time. Story time. My nephew Luke, he came down with a rare form of leukemia. Gosh, he must have been only 3, maybe. Treatment, the whole thing, living in the hospital, getting treatment, trying to make friends in the hospital, confined to a room, hook up, the whole thing. Thank goodness he's in remission, right? That can translate quickly into rock bottom. If you feel like your circumstances have weighed you down, your employer doesn't look on you favorably, maybe. You lost your job. You can't make ends meet. You're feeling the stresses and the worries of this world. Tour the children's wing of a hospital sometime. Maybe the oncology area. That will realize help you realize your circumstances in a bit more perspective. I remember I think it was my mom told me this one time. She said that if you could take all of your troubles of your life and package them in a little box, okay, and put a bow on it and place it in the middle of a room, and everyone does the same thing, and you can take your pick on any box you want, you're most likely to pick up your own box, right? Because you start to see other people's troubles and you realize, wow, I have it pretty good. Even M, you know, with what he's gone through and can't put shoes on the kid's feet, doesn't know where the next diaper is going to come from. All of those very, very real concerns and struggles as a parent are very, very real. But I saw, a TikTok video where the father shows an empty room of his son. Couldn't have been any older than 10 years old, from the toys and stuff in the room. And he's saying, this is the hardest room I can go into because this is the room that my son was in and all of his toys before we lost him. So as bad as it gets, and I know it's hard, I know life is difficult, you can hit rock bottom, but you have the capacity of love to be able to reach out and help somebody with their packages of troubles and make it a little lighter for them. And in turn, you'll start to realize that weight lifting a little bit, it's not going to be so bad. It'll be okay. And life works things out. And I wish you guys blessings. I hope you're not too trapped in that box, that wrapped up box of the struggles and trials you're dealing with. But remember, perspective. It could be something well-deserved to be revisited from time to time to help us gain a better appreciation of what's going on in our lives. So, wonderful song again from M. Rock Bottom. Again, I have to come up with another way to come up with very creative and relatable. It's something that's just incredibly relatable for all of us, and what a blessing he has been to my life as well as many of yours. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me. Yet another great one. Talk to you then. See ya.